Here, go. Oh, good morning. Welcome back, Spring Rock Ridge. Oh, back at it again, my friends. Back at it again. Oh, it is a brisk 32 degrees up here at Spring Rock Ridge. Oh, sun is just starting to peek over the hills. Oh, yeah, it's a chilly morning. Dog bowl froze. Got a lot to do this week. Gonna put a new carburetor on that chipper. Hopefully that gets it running again and we can do a bunch of chipping, because as you can see, I've got a lot of stuff to chip. Right? It's just the way it is when you're cutting lumber. You've got plenty of stuff to do. I want to get a bunch of the stuff chipped and the yard all cleaned up. See, I got a bunch of junk here too. And I'd like to work on my road a little bit. Maybe get up to the back 40 and start looking at my next set of logs to get to the mill, because currently this is all I got, and stuff, the little stuff right here is nothing. That's all junk. But I've got a couple of decent long logs, but I need more lumber to mill. So, of course, we'll get the morning stuff going on here. Gotta get some coffee, gotta get my body warmed up a little bit. And we'll get back to you and get into this carburetor. Oh, new carburetor. Hi. All right. Getting into the carburetor now. Sun's really starting to come out, so that's nice. It's gonna warm up real quick. But gotta get the chipper all uncovered, get the covers off the engine, get Wendy. Good boy. There's Timber sitting over here hiding. Good boy. Yep, they're quite happy and content. All right, let's get into it. See if I can remember how I wrapped this thing up. Ooh. Rope on it. Starting to sink into the ground. way. Timber, stay over here, man. Where's Smalls at? Oh, there you are. Okay, so we gotta take this cover off. Yeah. We need to flip the chute up and over though. Because that's gonna be in our way. Yeah. Oh, flipping the chute is never fun. And I didn't bring my big screwdriver either. Okay, not as hard as last time. That's not too bad. I need my parts tray. Boys better stick around. All right, now we are into the fun. The fun. All right, this is the new carburetor. It is a Chinese reproduction or aftermarket reproduction of the Holley single barrel that was, if I remember right, 1957 to 62. So that might be a problem right there. That'll go, but that right there is interesting. Maybe not. Okay, well, everything else looks right. That's the piece that broke, which is that. That's the piece that broke. That's why we have to replace it. That's a little higher up. That's a little bit different arm there. Everything else looks right. Okay. I'll try to get it done. Flathead. I might bring one over here. Oh yeah, that'll work just fine. Okay. Crescent wrench here. Why he's got that spring? It should be. And that comes off without any problem. She is rounded over pretty good. Timber, where are you going? Somebody's like wandering. Timber! Stay over here, man. I don't need you chasing the deer. Okay, there we go. That came off. Choke, throttle. Hopefully we can get this off without losing the gasket, because my carburetor didn't come with a gasket like it said it was supposed to. So thanks to the aftermarket parts. I do have some gasket maker and some RTV gasket on me. Timber, come on, man. Stay where I can see you. These around camp, like totally ignoring me. But yeah, Smalls is over here. Timber, come on. There's a little one. Good boy. Okay, okay. I can live with that. Yeah, we can live with that. Okay. New carburetor on. I should hit that. Oh, Timber just took off. Timber, where you at? Of course they had to make it like that. It's definitely a touch different. They put that right there so you can't even, you gotta finagle it in. So then this is up, this is down. It's sort of weird that it's binding here. It almost needs to be. Yeah, that's different. It's different. Excuse me while I talk to myself. I don't know why they had to torque it down. Uh-oh. All right, with a little bit of finagling, we got the air filter on. All right, with a little bit of finagling, we got the air filter on. It seems to be sealed and seated. Now, for the throttle control, that is just extremely, it's backwards. I guess I could do it that way and see how it runs. That might work like that. I feel like this should have never, I think somebody cut that back. But I don't know. We're dealing with an old engine and an old girl. After seeing those blades that I replaced, that tells me that she's been used and abused like big time. So let's see if this will work. I don't like it, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you're in the woods. And if anybody out there has a carburetor that's right for this, let me know. Well, that actually works. Go figure. Okay. Now, you got a problem with the wires hanging down on the engine now. Okay, we need a zip tie. Air filter. And I'm putting the air filter not where it was before, but it just feels better here than crammed up in there. All right, carburetor's back on, or new carburetor's on. Hopefully it works. It's definitely different, but that's what you get with aftermarket parts, right? All my fluids are good. Everything looks good. I took the battery home with me the last time I was here, charged it up. I'm going to install the battery, see if this girl fires up. All right, here we go. That's a good sign. Sounds a lot better though. She's idling. It's day 2. Last night was really nice and warm, a little bit breezy, but it's supposed to be around 68 degrees today. Already had my morning coffee and got all the equipment fired up and running. So we're gonna start, well, the forever project now is, now that the chipper's fixed and running again, chipping wood. So that's what I got to do. As you can see, she is up. I got a pile ready to roll. I'm gonna put my PPE on and get to it.